What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today we're going to go over a day trading recap. It's a red day, guys, but I'm going to show you how I kept it manageable. Check it out. Well, guys, today's a straight up madness kind of day here in small cap land. I really didn't expect this action from small caps. And until we don't have like an all day squeezer with continuation, I'm not going to be expecting a whole lot out of small caps. Just because they have been pretty duddish all summer long. We had these big moves that we're seeing here, and it's been great to take advantage of them. I traded SunW, SUNW last week, and made a real nice profit on the day. That was a small capital floater, but they haven't been all that great overall. Now, if we start seeing these bigger moves start to happen, then with continuation into the day and the next day, then we can really see small cap season start to take on off. Now, OXBR here definitely had some crazy good chances or opportunities right here. We have one, and then maybe right in here we had a second one. I wasn't watching it here, and I missed out on this one right here, this pullback out of the halt. And now we just opened up out of the halt and held this $5 area. I would have preferred it to have pulled back down here into this previous halt area and maybe held that. That would have maybe helped me get into a trade on it there. So I have 3 trades today, and out of those 3, I'm red on all 3. And considering you typically see me make, anywhere from $200 to $500 to over $1,000 to $2,000 in a single day, you would say, well, Jesse probably lost at least $400 today. No, I didn't. Very small loss today. Very, very small loss. Taking 3 trades. I kept my tight stop. I stuck to the plan. I read the charts and acted accordingly. When stock didn't do what I wanted to do, I just got out of its way, and that was it. And I didn't touch OXBR, and so I'm going to take it off my screen here real quick because it's really starting to be very distracting, and there's no setup for me to trade right now. So I'll take it off the screen and move on to what I did trade today. I traded PLL, okay? And this thing was a huge disappointment. Look at this pre-market action, right? Boom, all the way to 45 bucks in pre-market, 45, almost $46. And then when the bell rang, high day of 43.99, it says right here. I actually took a shot at this right in here. It's just, you see this little bounce area right here, boom, right here, here, right? And then this zone right here, right there, that $34 area. I thought to myself we were going to have a shot here because we kind of bounced off of this 32 and regained this $34 area. So I took a starter and then I added, and I thought we were going to, start to get the squeeze going. I would have added a little bit more, looking to see if we would get a move, at least back up here to $40 from 34. That would have been awesome. I would have had a couple hundred shares, so that was a no-brainer. And why would I've only had a couple hundred shares? Well, because this thing could have flushed $2, $3, $4 out of nowhere. It could have. So that's the reason why I took small size. Now, my stop wasn't $3 or $4, but I knew that it was a possibility. If it got crazy, it could flush on me like that. Initially, upon my entry, I had about $1 stop at most, and I stopped a little bit shy of that actually. So I'll show you that live trade, okay, in a second here. And then I traded Tesla as well. Tesla right here. We had a big gap up, so I thought to myself we might get a quick drop in the morning with a red to green move, and I was looking for that red to green move. I went after it 2 times, and neither times did it really unravel in my favor, so took small losses on that as well. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you here we go. I'm going to show you, see, VWAP resistance the whole time. After here, I gave up watching it. What I'll do is I'll show you the live trades now, okay? And we'll go ahead and go over those. But before I do, you guys in the past have asked me about the fish tank back there. Even presently, as a couple weeks ago, somebody was asking me about the fish tank back there. And it's a fish tank I started back in December. And what I'll do here is I'm going to show you a quick little clip of it. If you want to check it out, hang out. Let's come over here and check it out with me. Well, guys, here's the tank. It's doing really, really well. It's a little reef tank. We got a little pajama cardinal right there. You got some corals there. The ones in the middle are called zoanthids. This one on the right, I'm not sure, I don't remember what it's called, and the one on the left there is a hard coral. Okay, these are some more soft corals. These are pretty cool because you can actually feed them, like, you know, little pieces of meat, little pieces of shrimp and whatnot, and they eat it. Like, they legit just close up and eat it. Those little tentacles, they're looking for food. Here's another one. Then up here, I have another zoanthus with another hard coral back there. Another one right here. These all grow, like they can overtake these rocks and they just be like they look like grass. So that's why I want to have more colors. Little shrimp there, little mascot. That guy right there, little peppermint shrimp. He is a trip. And some more up here. Tank overall is coming out real nice. Like, it was pretty dirty. It was pretty dirty because I was gone most of the summer. But now that I'm back, I cleaned it up this weekend and I tweeted out some pictures. If you don't follow me on Twitter, link in the description section. And tweeted out some pictures as I cleaned it, and came out really good. Really happy with how it's coming out. Well, hope you enjoyed it. All right, guys. Well, now back to business. So what I have here is the live trades, and I'm going to grab those for you right now. Let me move this out of the way. OXBR looks like it just couldn't make that breakout there. Yeah, it's struggling some, slowing down. It's interesting. It's interesting, but no trades. I'm not going to trade this. I'm going to wait for the afternoon, see if it sets up again. Let's see here. So today is the 28th, and I have 1, 2, 3 live trades for you. Let's pick up the very first one right here. Boom. This one right here, we, sold off a little bit, got bought right back up, started to hold above this 23.6, and it looked like we were going to break VWAP. I jumped in my starter. I wanted 3 to 4 contracts. I took my first one right there, and I said I'll add if we, hold VWAP. But then it was just maybe, I felt as soon as I bought it, I felt that I bought too early. I felt I clicked the button way too early. So I was like, okay, let's just give it a minute. And if it doesn't move how we want, I'm out. So this is a really fast trade. It's not even a minute long. It doesn't do what I like. I get out right there. I get out. I say, okay, I'll jump back in if we break VWAP. See right there, I lost $26. Big deal. Then my next live trade is PLL, I'm pretty sure. Yep, PLL. And PLL, like I said, you saw we bounced off at 32. We regained this $34 area. I do not like this volume here, but I know that this thing can fly and this thing can go really, really, really fast. So I take, I took 50 shares initially down here, added. And so here you have 100 shares at 34.80, and I'm holding to 34. 34 is going to be my stop because it's this bounce area here. It's super tight, I know it, but I'm expecting like an apex zone, right? I'm expecting a squeeze right now. I'm not expecting it to lillygag or hold this area. I'm expecting it to just go. I'm expecting it to break through 36. Maybe then it'll trade a little bit of sideways before we continue moving. This thing is moving, look at the candles, guys, okay? So I'm expecting that to happen here. It does not happen. And because it does not happen, it turns against me, I get out. Because it didn't do what I wanted it to do, what I expected it to do in the moment. Right there, boom, I'm out of it. It's not doing what I wanted to do. And it didn't do what I wanted it to do. We'll come back over here and I'll show you PLL. Where did I get in? Oops, let's see here, we can zoom. Y. Let's go to the, here we go. Right here, boom, it makes a quick pop, it does after I sell, it makes a quick pop to 35, and then boom, complete slam back down. So this would have been a red trade regardless. So one more small loss there. Now, we move back to the next live trade. Now here, I made a mistake here in a sense. Up to a degree, I made a mistake. I stopped out too early. This is a reversal pattern that I like to trade, and we're bouncing off of the gap entry on the daily, which is 420, and this 9 EMA. And I get in just one contract at 12.96. And I'm looking for it to jump back up here to VWAP and see if we can break through. You'll see here, it does that. It gives me this action here. really lacklusterish. And there was a lot of, increasing volume on the drop. I was like, you know what, Jesse, you might just be a little bit too early to data these parties, so it's time for you to call it. And I hang it up right there. Boom, done. And that was my very last trade of the day. And I'll show you right here on Tesla that move. Oh, let me swing back over here so we can see. There we go. So it did make it up here. It did make it up here to VWAP, and then it rejected. What at this point I was doing was I was 0 for 3. I sat back and I said, you know what? I'm not touching this again. If we break VWAP and hold it with an increase in volume, then I'm going to jump in and I'm going to sink my teeth into this because VWAP resistance has been pretty harsh. VWAP resistance all up in here, all up in here, all up in here. But then when we had this downward candle here and make a new low, I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm done. And I washed my hands of the morning session. It is 11 a.m. right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick to my guns here. I'm not going to take another trade and wait for the afternoon session to come back up around after lunch and take a look at OXBR and see what that's doing. If it decides to give us one of them crazy SPI type squeezes, not up to 40, 50, 60 bucks, but if it can get us up to $15 or so, that'd be pretty awesome. So I'll keep an eye out for that. Let me know how you did. I hope your Monday started off a little bit better. Let me show you my P&L, $65 loss, $43, $26 loss, which makes it a total of about $130 something. Very small losses, guys. Can't complain about that at all because it's a small, manageable red day, and that's what we do because red days are inevitable. Let me know how you did. Drop it in the comment section below. Smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hit the notification bell so you're alerted when I upload my next video, and I'll catch you on the next one.